Greetings. It is I, Mary Magdalene. Today, I would like to speak to you about the energy of karma. Raquel has talked to you about the subject in the past on many of her transmissions and within her channelings. It is also addressed in the 2 books that she has written, which are available on your internet, Amazon, and through her website. We cannot encourage you enough to explore all of her work, as this being is truly a representation of her purpose on the earth plane at this time, as she tunes into her oversoul and that energy's mission. This is her working out her karma and resolving all of her past energies from past lifetimes and correcting those energy fields that have dogged her through many of her lifetimes upon the earth plane. Through her own work and experience of evolution and engaging with the higher energies through her own study, she has achieved so much. She has, with her work, allowed for her energies to be healed on many levels and brought her own purity into the physical being that she now embodies. Her higher self and oversoul are fully aligned with her current emanation as Raquel within the physical body. She is, in essence, embodying what an ascended master would achieve. She is still an initiate on many levels, but she has made huge strides on her path to becoming an ascended master all on her own. She has taken all of the advice and all of the nudging we have put in her way, whether easy or hard, and she has worked with those energies and aligned it within her experience and within her body, both physically and on a soul level. This is her karma. She has healed herself energetically, not only for her current life, but the past, as it relates to your time matrix, but she has also healed her past lives upon your earth plane. Raquel has had a very interesting soul journey as it relates to your earth plane. She has tangled with the Draco energy right from the beginning of her soul spark's birth, and so she has had to align all of those energies with the energy of the Creator, as she extricated her soul's energy from the confines of that entrapment. This entrapment of her soul's energy was not just her energy, but it also was the entrapment of her oversoul's energy that was taken by the Draco energy during the invasion of your Earth's plane many thousands of your years ago. Her oversoul energy was then spliced and taken prisoner by the Draco so that they could experiment with her spliced energy for their own deviant purposes. This spliced energy was then recycled lifetime after lifetime to bring Raquel into her present incarnation, as you see her now in the physical form in front of you. She was, however, on an energetic level, always in the presence of her oversoul, who during the time of her soul splicing managed to escape and remain outside of her being as an emanation of itself and its previous energy. As the spliced energy, for ease we will refer to this as Raquel. As this spliced energy of Raquel went on to have its multiple experiences, it was further spliced during those initial experiments, and so one half of this energy went on to have one lifetime on the plains of Orion as a slave energy. And this is where Yeshua and myself found this energy as a child in the physical form, as an orphan during one of the many wars that took place upon that plane of existence. Yeshua, my beloved, and I were on a rescue mission of the many souls that were departing from that plane of existence. We rescued this child and brought this being back to health in the energy field that you might know as the divine realm. Once this energy being healed sufficiently, it was able to, with our help, comprehend what had taken place to its own energy and how it came to be birthed, and was then taken prisoner upon the plains of Orion. This being, who we shall refer to as Ricardo, has since healed from its traumatic experience on the plains of Orion and began working with us on our missions to save the many. Over time, this being wished to expand itself, and so it wished to experience the love of a mother upon the physical plane. Permissions were granted from the higher realms so that this being was guided to have an incarnation, a physical incarnation upon the earth plane. We will not go into details about this being's incarnation. Suffice to say that that incarnation is now complete, and this being has returned to the divine realm, having successfully achieved its purpose of experiencing a mother's love in the physical form. This energy is now an evolved energy of the being known to you as Raquel. She has gained access to this being known as Ricardo a few years ago through her meditations and our guidance. She and this being are two parts of a severed soul energy that have survived through many different experiences but have now merged so that one is having a physical experience and the other is having a light experience. Raquel has not only achieved this, but she has, over the course of the last few years, released her oversoul from the entrapment that it faced, as it was still an emanation of its original energy, following the multiple incarnations that Raquel has had since their splicing that took place at the hands of the Draco. This oversoul energy managed to hide itself, or its energy, away from the Draco, but stayed in contact with the energy field of Raquel as she went from one lifetime to the next. Once Raquel had reached an evolved state of being in this current lifetime, and had healed herself sufficiently, there was an expansion of her energy field that allowed for her oversoul to reveal itself to us, to Yeshua and myself. We were truly shocked and amazed at this occurrence, for we as higher beings of light traversed the many universes in search of this once powerful being that was lost to us during the wars within the initial invasion of the Draco. Once we had positively identified the energy of this being that was, at the time of discovery, the oversoul of the energy of Raquel, we then called a council meeting with the higher dimensional beings to make a plan for this being to be freed and rescued. This was successfully accomplished a few years ago with Raquel's conscious effort and commitment to take on this mission. This too is a kind of karma, but on a very expanded level. She has freed this karma that has followed her and her oversoul for many lifetimes now, and she has achieved this with care, precision, and integrity. We are so very proud of all of her accomplishments and achievements. We see now that she has truly come into a place where she is standing authentically and powerfully on her own, and is selflessly helping the many on their own ascension path and soul's journey. We ask you to please support her in every way possible, so that she may continue to do this very important work that is divinely proclaimed for her to accomplish. We have lofty plans for Raquel, but she cannot do this alone, so support her work, support her dreams, support her mission as best as you can. This is truly a time for when the beings on the earth plane need to come together and align their energies with the higher energies, and this is being accomplished with beings such as Raquel and the many light workers and starseeds that are working tirelessly on your earth plane. These beings do not get enough credit from your society for their good work, so I encourage you to help where possible. Much blessings to you and all your family and friends.